That was a weak ass clap. Okay. Hi, and welcome to the Mixed Feelings podcast. We're your hosts. Oh, wait, shit. Never mind. That's not how I started. Okay, let's start again.
Oh, wait, before you say that,
Yeah.
that's official. That is official. I've never seen anything so official in my life. What is that? You're doing all that, but as soon as you make your outline, you make me so...
This is going to be me on the outline.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to the Mixed Feelings podcast, where we talk about everything and anything under the sun. We're your hosts. I'm Zionlyn, like violin, but with a Z.
And I'm Joelle, like Noel, but with an apostrophe.
And welcome to our very first podcast. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I'm so excited.
Same.
How was your week going?
How was my week?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Shite.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything.
You didn't do any disgusting shit.
No.
My week,
How was your week?
thank you for asking. My week this is probably the busiest week I've ever had my whole entire life. And that's saying a lot because it wasn't that busy. I went to work. I had to do a bunch of homework this week. And then I had my Korean class. I have my language class. I have my language class and I still have a lot of homework. I have 70 assignments all due on the 15th.
70?
Yes. And it's not like just like math homework, but it's like pop quizzes, math homework.
On the 15th
reading
of
assignments.
September?
Yes. I know it's 2 weeks and stuff, but
No.
like, how am I supposed to get this done? And I haven't started. And I knew about this since Monday.
Is this a semester class?
Yes.
What? Okay.
I think with the way he's doing it, he's breaking up one here, like maybe one half of the class. I don't know. First couple
The
months.
class doesn't end until December. Why do you have 70
I don't
assignments
know.
to do in a month?
I don't know. And it's an online class too. He's like, if you need any help, email me. I'm like, sir.
No, Jit's tripping.
And it's a remedial math class.
Not math.
Not math. But my English class, I didn't realize that it was only like half a semester class. I didn't realize that when
really?
when I signed up for it. Yeah. So it ends October. So that's exciting.
So you're only taking 2 classes?
Well, yeah. And the math class has a lab. So
Oh, that.
yeah. So 2 classes because it's expensive, girl. I'm about to be paying $700 for
Ugh.
2 classes out my pocket, honey.
That's gross.
Okay. Are you ready to get into today's topics?
Ah, yes.
Okay, so I have a few topics that we picked from our list.
Okay.
I have some little fluff pieces, not fluff, but like some minor topics, and I have the major one that's been going on this week. Okay, so I think we should start off with the minor ones, or I don't know. No, we can do the minor ones, the 2 minor ones, and then we can go to the major.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you've heard, but like I think Mnet is coming out with a new Survivor show.
What?
Yeah, it's like it's for they picked the 8 best dancers in Korea, like best dance group, sorry, in Korea, and they basically compete with each other.
Like non-idols?
I'll get to that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
8 best dancers in dance groups in Korea, and they compete with each other, and then obviously there's gonna be one group that's a winner. So Chaeyeon from Izone,
Okay.
she's in it. She's in a group called Want, right?
Okay.
And there was I really wanted to watch the first episode, but there's not an English subtitle, so I don't understand Korean that much. So I was like, whatever. But so basically, I guess what I understood was there was like they had to vote for the weakest dancer out of the like each group. Like other dance groups had to vote for the weakest dancer in like one dance group or whatever.
So the contestants are voting.
Yeah, so like I think it's individual people are voting for who is the weakest dancer of overall. So like one group will vote for who they think is the weakest dancer, like and so on and so forth. But they all get individual votes. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
And so Chaeyeon, she got the most votes, like a majority of the votes. And she had to wear stickers that said like no respect because they think she's the weakest dancer, and I'm guessing they like don't respect her as a dancer because she was an idol. Yes. But I'm not was an idol. She still is an idol. But what I don't understand is some of the people, I don't know if it's all of them, but some of the people on other teams and whatever, choreographed for K-pop groups, and they are backup dancers for idols. So how are you gonna vote for her and have no respect for her because she's an idol when you choreographed for idols and you backup dance for idols?
You know why?
So I don't get that. I honestly don't understand that. Like, she's a good dancer. She was the best dancer in her group. She was the main dancer. So, and like also like I don't. What's your opinion? Because I don't understand. I don't get it.
I mean, I'm not trying to like psychoanalyze the situation, but I'm pretty sure it's like rooted in jealousy.
Oh yeah.
Like that's pretty much probably what it is. You know?
I also like, this is probably true, but I have no way to prove it. But I think that like some of the people who end up becoming backup dancers were initially trainees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so that's probably another reason why they're like upset with her or whatever, because she actually made it and they didn't make it. And now they're jealous of her.
If you were in that situation, would you do that?
I wouldn't vote for her as the weakest dancer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I don't know, because I don't think I could. Because why would I be jealous of her? Look, where she's now, where I'm at. You know, like we're now on the same level. Even though she has more notoriety, we're now on the same level. So I don't. I guess I don't know. Would you vote for her as the weakest dancer?
No, because I recognize talent.
Exactly.
No matter like if she made it and I didn't make it.
It got me thinking, like, let's say for instance, if there was a male dance group competition like that, and let's say Kai was in one of the dance groups or Taemin, would they vote for him as the weakest dancer? And in my head I'm thinking no.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't.
Because then that makes me think, is this like a female thing?
Oh yes, no, I would just think that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me. Like,
okay, so another situation. What if that was Lisa instead?
Exactly. I think they'd vote Lisa as the weakest dancer,
because I feel like she's a little bit more popular than.
Yeah, she has more popularity than Cheon from Iceland. So I don't think I think it's because they look at her and they can see, oh, she used to be like a big dog, but now she's like an our pond, so like she's not really that big. So maybe they like actually see her as like the weakest, because I watched like the clips and she seems like timid and like calm and she looks sweet. So like, you know, kind of bully behavior, like they want to pick on the weakest.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because the girls on the groups, like they look like they're about it. Like,
okay, so the question is, are the other people good? Are they better than her? Because if they are like genuinely more talented and better than her, then it would make more sense. I mean, it wouldn't, you know, it would make sense that they would like vote her as the weakest, because obviously like she doesn't have the skill. I
don't know if they're better than her. I don't know, because I haven't like really done my research and seen her dance and see the other people dance, and I didn't really watch the show. But I just feel like, how could you be better than her if she got to be come in an idol group and you were just a backup dancer? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, how could you truly be better than her if like she's in the position that you wanted to be in? I'm not saying that everybody wants to be an idol, but if a backup dancer was offered a spot, and let's say that backup dancer was a trainee at one point and got offered a spot, wouldn't they take it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know,
we're gonna have to
watch it.
Yeah, we have to watch it and do some investigation.
Yeah, for sure. But like, I really want to watch it, but there's no English subs.
You can use the knowledge that you know, the language. I can use the knowledge that I know. We can use our little pea brains.
You get our third brain cell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why I want to get your opinion on that, because also I saw somewhere on TikTok, like they did the same thing to, I don't know who it was, but a male idols on Show Me the Money. Was it Mark from NCT? I don't know. I
don't watch that coon show.
Okay. Basically, they did the same thing and like basically voted him the weakest or something, like, or no respect because he was an idol. That was basically the reasoning. Which I'm just like,
that doesn't make any sense, because like Zico and Jay Park, they're judges.
It was Zico that was doing that shit, like talking down to like the idol. Yeah, talking down about idols and shit. And Zico was an idol and fucking Jay Parks are idols. But also, what I don't understand is like, yeah, you may not like K-pop, but that's a huge part of the music industry in Korea. Like, that's probably where most of the money is going.
Those are your roots. Those are your roots.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't understand. I don't get that. Okay, so now the next topic we can move on to is Somi, because I know you want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it, but it's just like, So I was on TikTok and someone posted a video of Somi explaining that she is explaining people talking about her weight and stuff like that, which you shouldn't be talking about idols' weights like that. You should like respect people's bodies and stuff like that. But it got to the point that everyone was so worried for her that she had to like make an explanation that saying that she's healthy, she just exercises every day, and all that stuff. And so people in the comments were like 50-50. They were like, oh my god, you shouldn't be like
so skinny,
so like you shouldn't be so skinny, you shouldn't be like flaunting how skinny you are, blah blah blah. Because she was on, I think, Instagram or some app, and then she posted her weight. So Somi is 5'8" and she weighs 100 pounds. 101 pounds, 5'8".
I have all the stats. I have her stats.
You have the stats.
I have the stats. I have the stats here, so I know what to talk about. She's she's 5'8", 5'7". I saw 5'7", but 5'8", whatever. She's 46 kilograms, which translates to 101 pounds. And she's 20 years old.
Yes. So like I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'6".
Yes. And if I was at my skinniest at 129, I was thin.
Joelle, you don't understand. Joelle was so freaking thin. I was like literally
like you can see my neck.
Spooky, scary.
I literally like Skeletor. Like it was bad. So I'm just imagining if I lost another 20 pounds, I'd be very like, that's a little concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that like, I'm not talking about her body, but just looking at it through like a health wise, and as someone who's been in that position at like my skinniest, having like a borderline ED, you know what I mean? Like people have to understand that.
You can see where people are coming at like with concern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me just, before you move forward, let me just give you the backstory and how she lost the weight, what she did. Do you already know?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Explain.
So for her recent debut, Dum Dum, she lost 10 kilograms, which converts to 22 pounds. Okay.
Within how much?
In it just says short amount of time. It doesn't say how. So the article says she exercises a lot. She has a lot of Pilates, like, which is good because I've done Pilates. Pilates is hard as fuck.
Yes.
Like, it's hard.
Very.
And it's good. It's a really good way to say slim and slender or whatever. But what she ate is honestly so disturbing. Okay. So for 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, she ate a single banana. One singular Bunarni. She ate a single banana for breakfast. A single banana for lunch and a single banana for dinner. And then she topped it all up with water.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. She ate a banana.
And she told that to people?
The article says that that's what she says. And then like, because she's done it before, like her initial debut, that's what she did. And now she says that she goes back to it if she wants to like drop weight in the fast time, in the short amount of time.
Like you can eat whatever you want to, but like to advertise that.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, how do we know if it's like correct?
Because yeah, that's true.
How do we know, like, first of all, how do we know what IU does? IU talks about it, right? Like,
yes, IU has. People were bringing that up in the comment section too. But people, IU did say that, you know, her little IU diet. But whenever she explained it, she said not to do it. Yeah. But then people took it and labeled it as the IU diet. Like IU herself didn't say, "Oh, this is my IU diet. You should do it." Or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So,
but I think I'm sorry, but like, I believe it, because how are you going to lose 22 pounds in such a short period of time? Excuse me, a short period of time.
Because I work out every day. Yeah. And like, I just eat a little bit more than that. I don't eat 3 bananas a day, but like, you know, you don't lose weight that fast. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
So, for her first debut, I got kind of confused because I read 2 different articles and they said the same thing, but they didn't say which debut it was, right? But for a debut after IOI, during this banana diet, she lost 4 kilograms in 1 week, which translates to 8 pounds in a week. 8 pounds. And according to the CDC, because I got that in there too, honey, the way to keep the weight off, a healthy, steady way to keep the weight off and lose the weight is 1 to 2 pounds a week.
Oh, yeah.
1 to 2 pounds a week. And people who usually do that are successful at keeping the weight off.
Yeah, that's true.
But she lost 8 pounds in a week.
And that's how like people yo-yo.
Yeah, exactly. And also, so they said that when she gets to her desired weight or whatever, after that she starts eating wherever she wants. So it goes However, currently she's eating almost everything and whatever she wants, from dumplings to cake to sweet cream. She loves milkshakes and coffee as well. When she wants to lose the weight, she goes back to a single banana a meal. John also drinks a lot of water, so don't forget to drink a lot of water. And also, the article I was reading was like, oh, okay, she eats a banana a meal, but don't do it because it's not healthy. But she does it and it works for her, and she lost this amount of weight, but now she can eat whatever she wants. But make sure you drink a lot of water if you're doing that. That's basically what the article is saying.
TW eating disorders, but is that not binging? Is that not what binging
starvation is? And then binging and then starvation, like a restriction and then binging and then restriction and binging. That's literally what it is.
That's literally a binge diet.
That's how, like you said, that's how people yo-yo. You're binging all this food you want to eat and like, oh my gosh, I've gained like 5 pounds or whatever. And then you restrict yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sexy skinny. And then you binge again because now you think you can eat whatever you want. Yeah. And it just keeps going back and forth. And it's literally disordered eating. Like, that's what it is. It's literally disordered eating.
And it's just like a cause for concern.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's like, we care about, like,
don't get me wrong. She looks great. I'm like, I was kind of surprised about when I first saw her. She looks amazing. She looks
very good in that blonde hair too.
Blonde hair, beautiful. Like, but there is a point where scary skinny comes in, and it's just like, honey, like this is scary. Like, I don't know, some people are naturally thin and they have naturally thinner physiques, but she's also only 20 years old. Yeah. And when she came out with IOI, how old was she? Like, I don't know, 18? Yeah, 19, whatever. She was young. So she was the youngest, I think, right? Anyway, I don't know. She was young, and I thought what she looked like then was great. Like, she looked.
But you also have to remember, like, different beauty standards as well.
Yeah. No, but like, I understand, like, there's different beauty standards, and in Korea, like, when you're skinny, you're beautiful, right? But like, it gets to a point where this when it gets to a point
where you like don't have a period and you become infertile
and your hair is falling out. Yeah, and you get brain fog and like
and then you have to get like drip IVs.
Exactly, you can't stand up for long periods of time. You can't do anything. Like, it gets
like, you want to feel good, you want to be healthy. You know,
yeah.
It's like being healthy over looking good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Somebody's ring doorbell's going off. But on top of that, like, we also have to remember, like, add to that, like, she does Pilates every day. I don't know for how long, but she does Pilates every day. And then on top of that, she does her dance practices. And that's maybe like 2+ hours a day. Like,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of exercises for the little eating that she's doing.
Okay, this is something I did yesterday. Don't do this. So yesterday I went and worked out. I did some heavy lifting. I did yesterday was arm and chest. So I was at the gym for 45 minutes to an hour. I did the stepper. I did a lot of cardio. So I did a nice, good, thick workout.
Right.
And then I came home and I danced. Okay. Like, I tried to practice the advice taming choreography. Okay. And I only ate 2 bowls of pasta. Like, I bought some lentil pasta. Lentil pasta. And then with vodka sauce, it was really good. I only ate 2 bowls. At the end of the day, I like was so tired. Like, at 8 o'clock, I almost passed out. Yeah. Because I was just like so tired and my like brain hurt and stuff like that.
There's no sustenance.
But I was drinking a lot of water.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, water. Ooh. There's only so much water can do.
Only so much water. Too much water is also not good for you either.
Exactly. Like, there's no sustenance in eating 3 bananas. You're getting lots of potassium.
So as I was saying that, if I felt like that, just imagine how she feels. Like, I just can't. Like, that's torture.
That's honestly. And the thing that's kind of makes me angry is like, she'll lose the weight and she'll be really skinny and then she'll keep losing the weight. Like, what happened to Wendy? No, let me start again. She'll be big, like on the bigger side, quotation marks. And people like bully her. You need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. She'll lose the weight to like a scary point. People are like, you're too skinny. Oh my God, you're scary. You're scary.
How about you shut up?
Shut your rabbit ass up. Like,
also, off topic, Wendy looks so cute with her chubby cheeks. Her full face, she looks so
From Bad
cute.
Boy.
Yes, she looks so good.
I love her with a little meat on her bones. I love anybody with a good amount of meat on their bones.
Idol. Joy, oh my God.
Ji-Hyun, when she has a little cheeks. Oh my God, she's so freaking cute. Like, I love that. But like, it's just so unhealthy. I think we can also like say that about the Western culture and how BBLs are like taking rampage across our social media. But anyway, like, yeah. And I think because people think like having curvier bodies is in, and people do anything and everything to get that body. Like I guess it's the same thing as over there. Like being skinnier is in, and people do anything and everything to be skinny.
So the question is, the root of the problem is people need to mind their fucking business about women's bodies.
Seriously.
Also, when I'm on TikTok, I'm on every corner of TikTok. So when I get on gym TikTok, I did not know so many men have eating disorders, but the muscular ones that go to the gym.
Yeah. They're on fucking steroids.
On steroids. They work out almost every day or twice a day, and they only eat like chicken and rice.
That's because, like you said, it's an eating disorder, and it's called like orthorexia. Yeah, it's basically like,
that's a big word.
I think it's like you work out so much and you eat like so. Oh God, I can't. Let me Google it. But basically, orthorexia is like having like a fear of food, or that's anorexia. Hold on, orthorexia nervosa. So it's an unhealthy focus on eating in a healthy way. Yeah. So it's literally about like just eating healthy, period, and then working out and then eating healthy. So like eating the nutritious food is good, but if you have orthorexia, you're obsessed about it to a degree that can damage your overall well-being. Sorry. So yeah. So most of those people have orthorexia.
Yeah. So it's just not idle. It's like literally it's
everybody.
It's everyone all over the world. Yeah. Everywhere.
Not saying it's not like we're not trying to be like, oh my God, we're like holier than thou, but like,
oh no, I definitely got problems.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. But like, I feel like also like it's a mental disorder.
Yeah.
Like being so obsessed with the way you look and like what you need to eat to look that way, and then being so desperate to drop the weight. It's actually kind of sad when you think about it. Like rather than going the healthy way and, you know, losing the 1 to 2 pounds a week and being healthy, because weight loss is not something that can happen tomorrow. Like it's a journey.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a journey. And so like trying to find the fast and easy way out, like that's when things get really dicey and it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And how like, you know, where it can take you with that. And that's actually really sad. So whenever you see when you see people and they're starting to look kind of like, you know, scary, and you're noticing patterns, please like don't bully them.
For sure.
Don't say anything like you're ugly, you're skinny. Don't like know that they're going through something, and it may not be like they may not know what they're going through, but like there are signs, and there's like what's the word? Anyway, you can see it. You can see what they're going through, and just make sure like
have some compassion.
Exactly. Go with love. Like express your concern to them. You know, let them know that you're there for them. Don't be like, girl, it's so skinny and scary and you're ugly and you're... Don't call nobody fat. Don't call nobody skinny.
Yes. Stop commenting people's bodies.
Exactly. It's not none of your fucking business.
Spent the last 30 minutes commenting.
No, we weren't commenting on her body. We were commenting on what she eats and how people... For me, the reason why I want to talk about this is like, but I know there are a lot of people who say this, but it's very much true. There are a lot of young and impressionable people out there.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm pretty sure Somi is a bunch of people's favorite person, and they see how skinny she got and how good she looks, and they want to do that too, and it's not the healthy way to do it.
Yeah. Do you know how many YouTube videos are out there about I gotta try the IU diet, I gotta try the junk cook diet, I gotta try the Jimin diet?
Exactly. That's
and millions of views.
Don't do that. It's very detrimental to your health. You don't know what underlying disease issue you could have. Like literally, like how many people go to the doctors and get checkups? When's the last time I went to the doctor?
Not me.
Exactly.
I missed my last doctor's appointment.
Exactly. So you don't know what you have, like what underlying issue you have. So to put your body through this amount of stress, isn't it technically trauma? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So don't do that.
Take care of your body.
Take care of yourself. Please. Take care of your mind. Okay.
Be healthy.
That's it. Be healthy. Okay. So Dylan Sprouse.
Oh. You know, a lot of people are actually really excited for it.
I saw the trailer. It was so good. It was really good. I cannot wait to watch that. I don't care that he's a white man savior.
Not white man savior. I can talk about that all day.
No, but like I love it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I don't really watch C-dramas like that, but like this might have to be the first one.
Yeah. I've seen Okay, so let's get into the facts of this.
Okay, yes.
So basically, it's called The Curse of Turandot. I hope I said that right. Turandot. It's basically like a fantasy based on an Italian opera. And I read like the opera is like uses Chinese actors, so like it's a Chinese whatever. So apparently Dylan Sprouse spent 6 months learning Mandarin for the role. Yeah. And like it was announced that he was going to play the role in 2018. So it's been
in production.
I mean, that now it's finished, but like, yeah, it was announced that he was going to play the role in 2018. He announced it on his freaking Instagram, and his character's name is Caliph.
Kalef?
No, Calaf. Caliph. I don't know. And in the trailer, you've seen the trailer. It shows him, and then you hear a voiceover of someone speaking Mandarin. But a lot of people don't believe that he spent 6 months learning Mandarin.
No, but it sounds like him.
Does it?
A little bit.
I'll have to rewatch it. Do you know what Dylan Sprouse sounds like?
Yes, I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Are you kidding me? He was literally like a baby. He was literally like 8 years old.
No, but I know what they sound like though.
Just because you watched Riverdale doesn't mean you know what they both sound like.
I'm a weirdo. You see this hat?
I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna like bash on him, like, because if he says he spent 6 months learning Mandarin, and he's in a Chinese movie speaking Mandarin, he learned 6 months learning Mandarin, like, you know. And
I have a question. Is the main character? He's the main character, right?
He's one of the main characters. Yeah.
Okay. Is his character supposed to be white?
His character is okay. So it said like he is. What did it say? Like he lives in the city. Like he lives in that city, like a local. So I don't know if his characters. But the thing about this movie is there's another like white lady. She's a French actress. She's in it too. So like I don't know where they're going with this, but he's supposedly like a local of that city. So basically, do you know what the story is?
No.
Okay, so basically, like a princess Turandot. I can't say that. She got gifted 3 bracelets as a baby.
Okay.
And like eventually, those bracelets like overcome her or whatever. And when male suitors come to her, they have to answer 3 riddles, and if they don't answer it, they die. Okay. And eventually like the power like corrupts her kind of, and so like Dylan Sprouse comes and tries because he's a local. He comes and tries, and then like he does the riddles, but then he also finds out about like his past. So he's a local, but I'm pretty sure when he finds out about his past, we figure out how he got there, like how he got to China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Question: is the princess like evil? She's an antagonist?
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta watch this.
Yeah, so it corrupts her and she like starts whatever. Yeah, but it's really good. It looks really good. Like I'm really excited about this.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not upset about it at all because I watched. Please people in the comments, if you know about Mark Wahlberg, please don't come for me. Okay, please don't come for me. But I watched The Great Wall. Is it Mark Wahlberg or Matt Damon? I think it's Matt Damon. Never mind.
It's a white man.
It's a white man that have M for first name, but
Matthew McConaughey
maybe. But The Great Wall, and then something Pascal, the guy from Game of Thrones, he's in it. It's so good. That movie is so good. It's so freaking good. So this movie is just good. Oh my god. Luhan is in The Great Wall. Yeah, it's really good. It's a good movie.
Luhan?
Yeah.
Ex-member of EXO?
Yeah. He's in it. It's so, but like he has a minor role, but like
and
this is a camera on him.
Me if I was producer, get one famous person, the entire trailer was just him.
Just him doing this. But yeah, it's good. Maybe we can watch it tonight. But it's
wait, it's already out?
It's an old movie, like maybe like a couple years old.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Okay.
It's good. But the reason why he goes to China is because he's a mercenary or some shit like that. So, but I don't know why Dylan Sprouse's character goes to China, but I'm happy to figure it out.
With these like white men going to...
This is why people are upset saying white man savior.
Oh yeah. Me and my mutual were actually talking about that. It was so interesting. I saw a TikTok, not to derail from the conversation.
No, yeah, go ahead.
But I saw a TikTok of this person talking about how POC, like black people and Asian people, are treated as the
props.
Not just props, but like support characters to the white main character. Because even though like the POC, like the Asian people or like the black people know more, like they're the experts and know more, they're always the teachers and never the main characters.
Yeah. Like you always have like the quirky black best friend, or like, is that what you're talking about? Stuff like that, or no?
It's like have you ever seen Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
And how?
Oh yeah.
Everyone else.
First of all, what's her name? Kate Blanchett, whatever. How is she going to be the motherfucking the leader of them shits when you're in a fucking different, like, you're in a fucking different country, you're in an Asian country. How are you, ma'am? How are you the person teaching me the powers?
Yeah.
And how come you have a person of that culture as like the number two? He's your number two, and then he becomes Doctor Strange's number two.
Exactly.
And then he has to teach Doctor Strange.
No, exactly. And then not the Jaden Smith one, but the Karate Kid.
Oh, as well. Yes, Mr. Miyagi. Like, what the frick?
We're talking about those types of roles.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand what you like.
That's what like that reminds me of. But I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
If I become an actor, you would never catch me in that role. I'm the main star. I'll probably go to BET movie because of that.
TV One.
Oprah Network.
You end up in the shade room.
Okay, so now to the juice. Not that juice.
Okay. I got scared. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, I have someone that juice. If you want to hear about that juice first, and before we get to the juice,
is it something that I don't know?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what you know.
Do we want to talk about that juice?
It's just a little snippet.
Okay, just do a little snippet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that juice, Mr. Christias Wuius, apparently this is a rumor that's been like out since before like the scandal happened.
Yeah.
But apparently, Mr. Chris Wu is married.
What?
To a woman who graduated from a prestigious Chinese university, and she comes from a wealthy family, and they have a 2-year-old daughter. Apparently,
that
allegedly,
is a fat lie.
And so it's a rumor that's been out since like before, like all this shit was happening, you know, whatever. But his company would always like shut it down. But now that's out again, nobody's shutting it down. But apparently, there's like also like quotes from the lady that he's married to saying like, oh, we met up as friends and we just got drinks and stuff, and there's like pictures and stuff like that. And supposedly like his mom is the one who picked the lady for him.
Okay.
And yeah, that's basically of that rumor, basically.
Ew.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And now that she's raising the baby by herself or something like that, I don't know, because obviously the man's in jail. But I just wanted to throw that out to you. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let me bring up my NARS, because I have lots of NARS. I forgot to open these NARS.
People are going to listen to this like,
what the fuck are they talking about? What kind of crack are they on? But yeah,
the
like,
good kind.
Imagine like being Chris Wu's like wife, and then having to go through what he's going through.
I'd eat glass every day.
I'd probably jump up a roof, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know if like I could do that shite. Like, okay. So basically, let's get into this shite. So I know you know some things about what's going on with NCT.
Okay, is we're about to start?
Yeah, we're about to start.
Okay, let me adjust.
Okay.
I'm slipping down.
Yes. So Lucas from WayV, they forgot to add sperms. He's in sperm too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's in WayV, sperm, NCTU.
Yeah, whatever. So Lucas from WayV, sperm, NCTU, Super M. I know Super M, guys. So basically, he's in a little bit of a, not a little bit. No, I guess for us, it's a little bit, but for like people in the East on the K-pop culture, it's a lot.
Because didn't his comeback get canceled?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So basically, he has been using girls. Like,
I heard he's been using girls for cigarettes.
I'll get to that too. I have lots. Okay, so let me start. So basically, an anonymous user on a Korean anonymous user came on Twitter. Basically, she made a thread and she allegedly dated Lucas, allegedly, and apparently he used her and gaslit her by saying things like, oh, like no one understands me but you, and whatever, like no one ever gets me but you get me, stuff like that.
Hold on, before you continue, I don't think people know what the definition of gaslighting is.
Yeah, that's not gaslighting.
For gaslighting, you literally make the other person insane.
Exactly.
Like literally to the point where they don't think things are real, and they literally think they're going crazy, not you telling a little fib.
Exactly. Do you know where the term comes from? Gaslighting?
A movie, right?
Yeah.
An old movie, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's not obviously not gaslighting. That's manipulation. That's not gaslighting. Yeah. Anyway, that's what she said the gaslighting was. And so she also allegedly accuses him of being cheap. So she says that he's a cheap Chinese man. It's not funny, but like I love that's one of her like accusations. He's also cheap, guys.
I love when people call other people like broke, like they're cheap and broke,
bitch. It's so funny. Okay, name. So basically how they started was like she says that he got her number and they talked and then they started dating, but soon after they broke up, but with no hard feelings, because it was hard for him to manage his schedule and the relationship, right? Mm-hmm. But then she claims after they broke things off, Lucas would still ask to see her, and he would allegedly visit her on his rest days at hotels and her house and ask her to pay for everything.
Nigga, don't you got a job?
Okay.
If you don't get a job at 7-Eleven, like the other idols, like what the hell?
What are you talking about? Oh, girl, I have so much to read. So I'm going to be reading a lot and I'm not the best reader. So sorry if like I'm stuttering and stuff like, but I literally, popcorn reading is my biggest fear ever in school. Do you remember that?
No, because I never read.
Like, okay, but I'm not the best reader and I have a slight speech impediment because my tongue is short and stubby.
You have a short tongue?
You know this. Don't make me, don't do that. Don't do it. Sorry. Don't do it. You know this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't interrupt.
Okay, back to this. So he would make her pay for everything, and allegedly, he even asked her to pay for cigarettes. Because that's, first of all, that's disgusting. That's disgusting shit. How are you smoking cigarettes? That's disgusting. That's so gross.
Vape, please.
If you're gonna do something that's detrimental to your health, vape. Don't smoke. Your fingers start to stink. Your mouth starts to stink. Your lips turn black. Your teeth turn yellow. Your lungs have tar in them. Like your hair starts to stink. Anyway, that's a different topic for a different day.
Hold on. I know I keep on interrupting you. When is Korea gonna legalize marijuana so they can stop smoking cigarettes so they can chill out and puff a doobie? Like Jesus Christ.
Never.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you that for sure. Look what happened at the top. Look what happened to BI. They're never doing that.
Look what happened to King for that.
Look what happened to Park Bomb. Like just for Adderall. Like come on. Like
God.
Anyway, let's go back into this. So he would ask her to pay for cigarettes because he couldn't use his card because they would recognize him because he's a celebrity and stuff like that. So he could use his card. That was his reasoning.
Okay.
She also claims that she bought him a lot of luxury items, and she allegedly he would allegedly send pictures of hotels that he'd want to stay at, and she would book them for him.
Not him being a sugar baby.
Yeah, and she would book it. Yeah. So he would come to a hotel, order room service, sleep, and then leave. And then when he checked out, he would like cut contact with her and tell her that he was uncomfortable with this whole situation, and he wouldn't even say thank you. He wouldn't even like thank her for doing all this shit for him. Okay. Then she posted like a voice note of him saying like, I just got out the shower and I'm gonna prepare. But the internet detectives got to detecting, and they pieced together, like they found out that she basically pieced together like voice notes that he had sent to fans on this like website or whatever called Bubble. Yeah.
Okay.
So he like would send to fans like, oh, just got the shower. I'm about to go prepare for whatever. And she said that he sent it to her, but he actually sent it to somebody else, and they pieced it together. I'm like, bitch, you're lying. So because of that, her credibility got ruined. And so people don't really believe her, right?
Okay.
And they kind of realized that she was fabricating the story. Now, I'm not saying that the whole story was real, but she was fabricating like some bits, but we don't know. And then also the Korean girl, she claims that she gave Lucas a ring that was actually given to Win-Win. I don't know what the ring was.
Wait, can you repeat that?
She claims that she gave him a ring, but the ring wasn't given to Lucas. It was actually given to Win-Win.
Okay.
So she claims that she was the one who gave Lucas the ring, but somebody gave the ring to Win-Win actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's part one.
Part one?
Yes.
Okay.
So part two. Accuser number 2. There's another accuser. She is this time, I have to say, like, I don't have to say it, but like it helps me like understand like the levels of this. So the first accuser was Korean.
Okay.
And we know Lucas is Chinese. The second accuser is Chinese, and she posted this on Weibo. On August 24th, she accused him of the similar things like gaslighting, using her for money, and cheating. Okay, and I have picture number 1 to read for you. This is her quote. This is the Chinese user. What's wrong with you?
The amount of research you put into this.
Okay, so basically she says, I was going to review this since we broke up on somewhat good terms. This incident didn't actually cause me any harm, mentally or physically. So I was planning on treating him as one of many passerbys in my life and just forget about him. However, when I saw yesterday's post, I realized that the experience is similar to mine and the timing also coincided. More and more girls have had the same experience, and I discovered that he actually talked behind a girl's back and made up rumors about her in order to trick another girl. I feel totally betrayed. I don't think this is just a simple relationship issue. I don't know if any other girls will stand up for themselves after me, but I hope that through my experience, everyone is alerted and sees what kind of person he really is. I hope no one gets manipulated by pickup artists anymore, and there won't be any more victims. So that's the first Chinese girl's statement, whatever.
Okay.
So where was I? So the girl, she came with receipts, honey. She came with receipts. She had screenshots of messages with him and pictures. She also screenshotted when he had asked her for a Balenciaga windbreaker. He sent it to her like in the messages and was like, oh, like I don't have a jacket. Can you please give me a jacket? And she's like, okay, like what size, what brand do you want? He goes, I want YSL or Balenciaga.
Sir, you have 23 other members that you live with. Go steal one of their jackets.
And so she came with screenshots. She actually like took a picture of the screenshots of him asking. She took a picture of her actually purchasing the jacket. She has a picture of the receipts and she has a picture of him in the jacket. Do you have the photos? No, I don't have the photos.
God,
but yes, but I saw it with my eyes, so I know it's true. You can anyway. And then so she also has a picture of him wearing the jacket while they're like somewhere drinking wine. I don't know if they're at her house or somewhere, but they're drinking wine together. He's like this, like in the jacket, just like, you know, smiling. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then she also posted a picture of him sleeping, right? But people are saying that, or start to think, like people from the WayV fandom are saying that it looks like a picture of him sleeping in the WayV dorm, because the stuffed animals that were around him kind of look like the ones for his dog Bella. Okay. And now we have another photo. We have something else to read. Okay. So the communication this is the girl's statement. So the communication at the beginning, I was just a fan. If I liked someone, I would go to their schedules occasionally. Then one time I discovered an account named Lucas's iPhone while searching an airdrop. I sent an emoji sticker using my name as my ID for fun. From that day on, we started communicating and added each other on WeChat. At that time, I thought I was just a lucky female lead in the drama, but I didn't realize there wasn't only one female lead. So this man's getting around, honey. He's getting around town. So allegedly,
not him being the pass around. What?
So allegedly, she reached out to him via airdrop in 2019, and then they started talking after that. So he would allegedly, basically the same thing. He'd go to her house, they hung out. She paid for the car rides for him to leave wherever he's at to come to a hotel and then go back. She paid for that. She has she has receipts. She has receipts. When I say receipts, I mean like literal receipts. She has pictures of literal receipts of the shits, right?
Okay.
So this is another statement from her. The first thing he did, this one is, let me see. Oh yeah, this is the one that I'm like, what?
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Let me adjust myself. Okay, so the first thing he did after coming to my place was smoke. First of all, disgusting. He asked me to join him. Then we started drinking. He started chatting with me and he started chatting with me and said his best friend from his trainee days, who hadn't debuted yet, is garbage. And that his members don't listen to others, don't work hard, and can't be led. So he's talking about NCT at this point.
Sir.
NCT is like, okay. He said one certain member stole his fashion-related opportunities.
His fashion-related?
Yeah. So a certain member stole his fashion-related opportunities. He said some people did not have any real skills, but were able to debut solely due to their visuals. Who?
I know Lucas is lying. He's lying on his ass. Ain't no way.
I feel like okay, I'm not a big Lucas fan, and I don't know what he does.
Lucas was my bias.
I was looking at him. I'm like, he's not that good. Whatever. He's not my bias. Whatever. But like to me, I don't know if he's a good rapper or a good singer because I don't like really delve into WayV and stuff. But like to me, I feel like he would just debut because of his visuals.
As someone who used to love Lucas, yeah,
right. So like,
because no offense to Lucas stans and netizens, NCTzens, whatever. He had no business being in Super M. He had no business being in Super M. Do? He could have been replaced with Johnny.
But not Big Zaddy Johnny. Yes, of course, Big Zaddy Johnny. What are you talking about?
Mr. Chicago.
Mr. What's the movie called? When he looks like the character from the movie.
Mr. Lorax.
Mr. Lorax. Okay.
Okay. Get hated.
He said he didn't like Running Man China because it was tiring and his seniors gave him a lot of stress. He even said he didn't like his fans taking photos of him at the airport, which I understand that. Like, you're trying to get somewhere. He then started telling me about his family not being well off. His dad's investments failed and needed him to make money to buy a house, car, etc.
She is not his therapist. Keep that shit to yourself. What?
Okay. He complained about the unfairness of society. At that time, I just thought he's a hardworking guy, but after I read other posts, I realized he's just trying to set the stage to manipulate me. Yeah. I was totally shocked and thought he was totally different from the way he was presented in front of the camera. But because I was blinded by him being an idol, I still thought he seemed real. He emphasized how hardworking he was while telling me that he thought I'd understand him. This gave me the illusion that he was someone that I could open my heart to. He slept over at my place and I got him a ride to go back before the start of his schedule the next morning. So that's girl number,
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, where was I? Okay. So yeah. But I'm not done yet. But what are your thoughts so far?
I low-key always thought he was a weirdo. Like, I knew he was a weirdo. Like, I watched this one video. I don't know the details, but I remember after watching it, Lucas just gave me just the ick. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the heck? But I still biased him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But honestly, I can understand what you're saying because the videos I saw, something I was just this man there's something about him
So is this true?
I'll get to that.
Okay, because I don't want to start bashing Lucas and this all be a lie.
No, I'll get to it. Don't worry. So basically, she posted a picture of him sitting somewhere I don't know where he's at, but and he's doing something like this.
Okay.
And then but a Chinese Weibo user found proof that a picture that picture that she provided was edited.
Okay.
So that kind of ruined her credibility as well.
Ooh,
right,
bestie.
But then a third girl came out and accused him of the same thing.
Oh, Jesus.
She had screenshots of his private Instagram and him requesting her on WeChat. And the ID is his ID on WeChat is the same ID as one of the other accusers' posts. Right? So that's what I'm saying. It could be real, it couldn't be real because these are linking. They have the same stories going on and they each have their own type of proof.
That's so interesting.
Right? And so she basically says the same thing, that she met up with him, they hung out and they opened up to each other. But they didn't do the beast with two backs. They didn't have sexual relations,
Okay.
So let's go to this one real quick. Okay. This is her story, the third victim story. Alleged victim. At the Bangkok fan meeting, we couldn't meet up and I was very sad. After I told him, he talked to me on the phone for a long time that night. We chatted about things, including his pre-debut love story. At that time, he really loved his girlfriend, who was also a trainee, but for reasons unknown, his girlfriend was kicked out the agency while he made his debut and started to get busy. So his girlfriend got depression, always argued with him, and wanted to attempt suicide. This is what the girl is saying that he told her. He felt like he couldn't take care of her, so he broke up with her and had no plans to be in a relationship afterwards. So although I liked him, he didn't have the ability to be in a relationship. When I heard this, I was very understanding and accepted the excuse and thought maybe his love for me is just him acting on impulse. Girl. Now that I'm looking at the timeline, it wasn't that he didn't have the ability to be in a relationship, but he didn't have the energy to sweet talk to so many girls. someone should give him tips on time management.
Iconic.
These girls are like, I feel like Chinese girls are cut from a different cloth. Like
they're a different breed.
They're a different breed of people. Look what they did to Chris Wu.
They tore his ass apart.
Youth With You, that show, and then they're coming for him. And especially also in the wake of like Chris Wu, like what's going on with Chris Wu, this is like detrimental. Like people are starting to like.
I have a question. This question has been asked by so many people, but do you think it's always believe the victim first?
Yeah.
Always believe the victim first, you know, point blank period. But do you think like it's one of those situations where let's get them, you know what I mean? Let's like team together and like get them or whatever.
I feel like, okay, for instance, like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby, right? I feel like it's not necessarily like let's get them, but like if there are multiple people who've been through the same thing, they're gonna like find like what's solace in each other.
So it's like one of those situations where one person took one for the team, so now we're gonna
now like one person did it, so now I think I can do it too, and I can support her, she can support me. That's kind of like trauma bonding, kind of. That's how I kind of see it. I kind of see it like that, because they all went through the same trauma and they can bond over that, and they can like hold each other up and be there for each other while they like share their story. Yeah, that's how I see it. Okay, so anyway, so I have one more thing to read for you. Well, where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the third girl. So this is what she says regarding my timeline overlapping with the girl that accused him yesterday. So she's talking about the girl number 2. From the girl's post, the sequence of events is that the girl left on December 2nd. He met up with me on that evening. So the girl left December 2nd in the day. He met with the third girl on December 2nd at night. Then after meeting up with me in the early hours of December 21st, he went to a hotel with her in that evening. So he's ping-ponging between the girls.
Go to dance practice. What's going on?
Go to vocal coaching. Go to visual practice. Go somewhere.
Oh my God.
Like,
go to sleep.
Please. Okay, so she says that she went to 2 fan signs on December 1st and 2nd. And then he sent her private messages afterwards. And then I don't understand this, but she has like pictures of like flights and hotel records from Shenyang. I don't know if that's her saying that she bought them for him, or like saying like, I don't know if she booked it. I don't know. But she goes, I can't even imagine how good he is mentally to be able to switch between 2 girls, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Is he really tired normally, or is he just not working hard enough? Wow. These girls is coming for his throat.
Oh my God.
For his throat. Okay. So, SM and Lucas came out with statements right after this. So I will read you SM statements first. Where is it? Okay. So SM said, "Hi, this is SM Entertainment. We apologize for causing concern due to our artist Lucas's personal life. We recognize the seriousness of this matter and have decided to halt the release of all content from WayV's, Lucas, and Henry's single Jalapeno, including the song and music video that were scheduled to be released August 25th at 6 p.m. KST. Lucas is deeply reflecting on having caused great pain and disappointment due to his wrong behavior, and the agency also feels responsible for our poor management of the artists. We once again deeply apologize for causing concern to many people, including fans, with Lucas's personal matters." Right? So that's SM. What thoughts on SM's statement?
It's a statement.
It's a statement, all right.
When you were like talking, when you were like reading it off, I'm thinking like, when are they gonna do background checks on these people? Like,
because like Lucas or like the girls.
No. Just like, when are you gonna start doing background checks in general?
Yes.
Like,
yes. There's so many bullying scandals coming out and all that stuff. Like, I'm sorry, you bullied me in the past, bitch. Like,
because like, I know it's like been bad. I've been part of like the 2015 and the 2017 and like those really psychotic years, but like each year it's like getting worse and worse. Like it's like
the burning sun scandal. That's like literally like so disgusting.
Oh my God, it was so bad. But like, I understand people are like I'm not excusing anyone's actions, but I understand idols are human.
Like,
not none of your idols are good people.
Yes.
Like, I'm pretty sure they've all done bad things, but like, god damn, these are bad things. This is like if we were idols or whatever, like, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, there's like she smoked weed or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, not
like two-timing and
not
cheating.
Running a prostitution ring,
raping girls,
underage girls, being a pedophile.
Jesus Christ,
saying the N-word.
J Park. Anyway, so this is Lucas's statement. He goes, "This is Lucas." That's how he begins it. I apologize to those who are hurt by my wrong behavior. If you give me a chance, I would like to personally convey my words of apology. I also genuinely apologize to my fans who have given me lots of love and support. While watching the situation during the past few days, I have looked back on my past behavior and sincerely reflected on it. Looking back on my behavior of the past, it was clearly wrong, and it was irresponsible behavior that betrayed the support that my fans have shown me for a long time. He's literally saying the same things in different ways.
He didn't write that. That's why.
No, he doesn't. But it's literally saying the same. I apologize for my wrong behavior in the past. Look at my past. My behavior was wrong, and I apologize. Like, it's literally the same things over and over again. But I'm not done. Oh, God. Once again, I would like to apologize to everyone who was disappointed by my actions. I will make sure that something like this does not occur again, and I will halt all of my scheduled activities to take time to reflect on myself. Lastly, I would like to apologize to the members, company staff, and many cooperative firms and broadcasting personnel for causing an inconvenience. I sincerely apologize. So he posted it in Mandarin, then he posted it in Korean, and then so it's translated to English. But yeah, that's the story.
That was a lot more than I thought it was. That was way more than I thought it was. What the heck?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Personally, we don't know if the story is 100% accurate.
Oh, yeah.
These girls' stories are 100% accurate. So I'm just putting out the facts. But SM and Lucas did not deny or confirm, right? Mm-hmm. But apparently SM has a past of making their idols apologize for things they didn't do.
Okay.
So if he didn't do this, SM just made him apologize for it, just so they can sweep it away. Yeah. Because they never said like, "Oh, we're kicking Lucas out," or "Oh, whatever." They never said, "Oh, Lucas was wrong for what he did." They just said like, "Oh, we're sorry for his like perceived bad behavior." In my opinion, I don't really think that's a big of a deal.
Okay, I was just thinking.
I don't think that's a big of a deal because this shit like this happens all the time
to regular people
in America, in the Western culture.
Regular people.
Like I haven't been through like a situation like this where people. Actually, yes, I have. I've bought in certain things for men. I've treated men like they're my boyfriends and stuff like that. They've used me and stuff like that. So this shit happens daily, and it's not really that big of a deal. It's wrong.
Oh, for sure.
It's disgusting. Like, you shouldn't treat anybody like that, but I don't think it's something to like ruin his career over.
Oh yeah, I was also thinking about that. Like, as in a month he'll be okay.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think also because like in Korea and like K-pop is so rooted in image, and like you need to like companies bank on fans falling in love with idols, and them not having like relationships and them not being bad people so much that if something like this happens, it's literally earth shattering.
This is like regular chisme.
Exactly.
That you like
literally
learn from work.
Exactly. Oh my, yeah, like your boss's husband cheated on her with some other girl and like made her buy her. Like, you know, it's just something like that happens literally on the daily, and it's so sad. Like, first of all, if this is happening to Lucas, look at what the baby did. Look what the baby did. And he just didn't he come out with a new song recently? Like, yeah, he did what is worse. He did like a disgusting thing, but this is like
their worst matters. I mean,
exactly.
The girls shouldn't be manipulated like that and to waste their money on that clown.
Exactly.
But like they're worst issues.
Exactly. I feel like this is not a big deal. This has been blown out of proportion. Yeah, Lucas is bad and he's gonna have a reputation as a womanizer. If he was in America, his reputation would be like a womanizer, but like that would not hinder his career at all.
No.
At all. Like, yeah.
That was really entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
It was?
You're very entertaining. You came out, you executed that perfectly.
Thank you. How was my reading?
It was great.
Okay, because
Because if I would have read that, I would have been like, and he went to the
and Lucas did this and he made me pay for this.
It would have been slower and a lot more stuttered than that.
How do you feel? The thing that I'm just like, Lucas, some of these girls are going to fan signs. You have money at that point. Why do they pay for your flights and your hotel rooms and your car rides? That's the part that makes me upset. Not that, yeah, the cheating part is bad and talking to multiple girls is bad, but you have money. Why are you being so cheap? You can't buy cigarettes? You don't have cash?
Cigarettes are
You don't have cash.
Cigarettes are $9. You could have stole that from Johnny's wallet. Like,
you don't have cash? You couldn't have one of your managers go buy you cigarettes?
everyone smokes cigarettes. Every idol smokes cigarettes.
Exactly.
This is really off topic, but there's pictures of Mark, Yu-Gi, and Bam Bam at a vape store.
Jesus Christ. Exactly. You couldn't buy your own fucking cigarettes. You don't have cash. Like, you were making money. You're on 3 groups. Super M, WayV, NCTU. And
we know that like they don't get a lot of the money. They probably get like 10%. That 10%, you're still getting $10 in your bank account.
10% of like $10 million, honey. That's $1 million.
You're getting paid more than me.
Duh. Like, you can't spare. Okay, I'm thinking because cigarettes are so accessible in Korea, it's probably like $1. $2, $5.
Right next to the banana milk and the soju.
Exactly. Like you can't scrape up $5 or $2 and change to buy some cigarettes in cash. The thing is, why can't you buy these cigarettes in motherfucking cash? Why can't you buy it in cash?
Also,
cigarettes.
You have so many dorms to choose from, and you want to stay at a hotel. Like, hotels aren't even that expensive in Korea.
But he would
send
the girl pictures of hotels, like luxury hotels that he wants to stay at, and she would book it for him and pay for it.
Lucas, look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you worth a luxury motel? Answer that quickly.
If you can't answer that question, you should not be staying at luxury hotels.
If you're stuttering, take your ass back to the dorm. Like, what?
I'm just shocked. Like, the
Balenciaga jacket.
How you like, oh, I'm cold. I need a jacket. I want YSL Balenciaga, please. How? You're gonna take that freaking Walmart jacket and you're gonna like it. You're gonna wear that shit. How dare you say you want Balenciaga?
You don't go to Uniqlo and get that $5 jacket.
Like, if you don't go to fucking Zara or some shit, get yourself a nice $20 jacket. Like, how dare you? The thing is, like, he's like, oh, I'm cold, I want a jacket. And she's like, okay. He's like, YSL Balenciaga, please. How dare you tell me? It's not your birthday.
Lucas, you're worth Daiso. So don't even.
Dollar General. 99-cent store. 5 and below, honey. Like,
5 and below.
Like, what are you talking about?
Actually, 5 and below kind of has some bump and stuff in there.
You know, it's actually 5 below, but black people say 5 and below. I just thought about that.
What are we saying?
We just said 5 and below. We literally just said 5 and below.
It runs of now laters. Because they're now and laters, but black people say now laters. I say now laters.
Christ.
How do you say it?
Now laters.
Okay then.
But anyway, that's what makes it special. But anyway, back to Lucas. Sir. The thing is, like, this is all alleged. Okay, we're not saying he did this. But if he did this, sir. Sir, like, this is honestly, this is silly. Like, it's so silly. You can't just buy yourself fucking your own hotel room. Why you gotta use girls? Why you gotta use them? You wanna have sex, but I wanna have sex. Okay. They probably have sex with you because you're Lucas.
Let him hoeing himself out. Let him hoeing himself out for cigarettes.
The part where it was like he comes to my hotel room, he'd order room service.
Not those $15 pancakes.
not the $10 water bottles, like, and the mini. Ooh, he probably eats the fucking snacks that's in the room.
The ones that you get charged for.
Yes.
Everybody goes down to the concierge to, can you open up the liquor?
Oh my gosh.
Just like Cancun.
That's flashbacks. I don't want to think about that. But like, that's honestly like, it's honestly clown behavior. Like, it's literally F-boy clown behavior, ancient ass nigga behavior.
When I used to watch NCT videos, just like little clips or whatever of them, like, you know how they have videos of idols just doing like regular stuff? Mm-hmm. This is very on brand for Lucas.
Really?
Yeah. Lucas is a very clowny person. Like, I feel like this is something he'd do. This is something that he do. Like,
the videos I was watching, they would do B-roll and he just like, and I'm like, this is a fuck boy right here. This is 100%. This man, fucking girls.
And his twin would never.
We're denouncing that. That is not his motherfucking twin. Okay, we're not doing that shit. It was cute at the beginning, but this came out. No. That man would never. That black king,
our Nigerian king.
He would never. Watch when tomorrow something comes out about him. Oh
I hope not. No.
I hope not. Please.
God, please not.
Like, that's so. Lucas, get your shit together, honey. Like, if you're gonna do this shit in secret. Make them sign NDAs and then sue their asses if they come out. Do it the American way.
If I was one of the girls that Lucas has played or like, you know, tried to do all that stuff, I'm making a YouTube video.
Remember when we were talking about like how girls will sleep with idols and then like talk about it? This is something I will talk about though.
Oh, yo.
I will talk about this, but I want to talk about just banging some idols. I want to talk about that because
that will go to the fucking grave.
But if this man is using me for money and cigarettes, I wouldn't be talking about it because I'm upset. I'm like, you cheap bitch. You can buy your own fucking $5 cigarettes. I'm exposing you for being a cheapo with money.
I bet he asked them to buy him a lighter too.
I bet he flies cheapo air. Like,
I fly cheapo air.
Do you really?
Yes, I have 7,000 points. So I get $40 off.
You're lying.
Yeah, that's how I got over there. Yeah, I flew cheapo air to Cocoa Town and I put it on the firm.
Well, you're not a celebrity.
Not yet.
You're not Lucas MCT.
Actually, I'm a micro celebrity.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are.
My TikTok followers would be so offended.
No wonder why you're flying cheapo air. No, but still, like, for someone like, imagine Nicki Minaj flying cheapo air. Yeah, it's like you're frugal.
But Lucas is not Nicki Minaj level.
Okay, fine. Ed Sheeran. I don't know.
No, not even. Lucas is. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Timothy Chalamet.
No, I was about to say Tinashe, but nothing wrong with Tinashe. But like, they're about the same level of famous, you know.
Yeah, but like, that's crazy. That's
psychotic.
Psycho behavior.
If I ever meet Lucas on the street, I'm gonna bring it up.
So you cheap out?
If he waves to me or says hi, and be like, I'm not buying you cigarettes. I'm gonna learn how to say in Mandarin and in Korean just so he understands. I'm not buying you no goddamn cigarettes.
Oh my gosh. Or you give him like a pack of Marlboros and then like it's all like twisted up paper, like get a job, buy your own cigarettes. All the cigarettes just say that.
Get a job and the inside is oregano.
Yes.
Get some spice in your life, man.
But like, yeah. So that's all the stories I have for you today.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. We've said everything.
Oh, what's our time?
What time do we have?
If it says 20 minutes, I'm gonna be so pissed.
An hour and 7 minutes. We hit round the head. High five.
This is great. This is a good podcast.
This is an amazing one.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
This is great.
I'm excited. This is the best one.
Yeah. After our, how many takes?
Yes. So yeah, is there anything you want to say before I start signing off?
No, because whatever topics that I have, we can always put in the next video.
Right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for tuning into Mixed Feelings Podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe because it's going on YouTube. Also going on Spotify.
Yes, Spotify. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram.
Oh, for sure.
We'll have all that in the description box below.
You know, have fun listening to us. Listen to us in the shower, on your way to work, while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're doing homework, while you're drawing. Yeah. We're just two girls who like to flap our gums, and hopefully next week you can come back and listen to us flap our gums some more. Yes, we will be talking. And if there are any topics that you want us to touch on, yes, or you want to know our opinions on, we can do our best to try to get to them. And if we don't, then cry about it. Cry in the shower about it. Go cry in the club about it. Cry in the club? You in the club? Yeah, so if you have anything that you want us to touch on or whatever, you just want to tell us whatever you want to tell us, we have all that stuff, all the ways you can reach us in the description box below. This is for the YouTube viewers. Yes. Yeah. If I catch y'all emailing us, I'm putting it straight into the trash. It's going right to spam. So yeah. Unless it's for business inquiries only. Period. Sponsorships were open. Yes. Audible, please. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Skillshare. Better help. Anything. We're here. We're willing to do it. Please, Rebecca. Please. Money. Oh my God, Shelby. Oh my God. I don't want to come gang. I'm so excited to watch that today. I love that. Okay, anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Zionlyn, like violin, but with a Z. And I'm Joelle, like Noel, but with an apostrophe. And this has been Mixed Feelings Podcast. Deuces.